Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, August 20th, 2024. While there can be some confusing directions or communications today, there's also the chance to see a matter in a new light. Powerful energies are with you for observation and bright ideas. You look at problems differently with the Sun and retrograde Mercury aligning in your sign today. You'll arrive at interesting conclusions and insights as you take stock of recent events and draw upon the past for ideas. Your words have more impact than usual, and as we're in the middle of the retrograde Mercury cycle, you should take special care when communicating. Something that appears to go over swimmingly may end up a misunderstanding. For best results, aim to clear out the mental clutter to make room for positive thoughts and new ideas. Observations made now can lead to significant and long-term improvements. It can also be a time when you rethink a matter to your benefit. However, as the day advances, Venus heads toward an opposition to Saturn, and you could encounter a block. There can be a realization or responsibility that temporarily puts a damper on your plans or spirits. If an epiphany comes now, look at your discover. Why from a practical angle and detach as much as possible. It may be better to know where you stand than to nurse an illusion that will eventually expose itself as unreal. Today is going to be a fantastic day amid a retrograde phase. After dealing with some potentially challenging cosmic energy, you'll begin to see clearer skies. Of all the zodiac signs, you will be granted the greatest luck, too. Mental Mercury, spinning like a flame through your zodiac sign, is drawing closer to the mighty Sun, also transiting your solar house of identity. This ensures you will have great mental breakthroughs and a very active day ahead. Listen to your intuition and deeply contemplate where you stand in your romantic life. You will be given an opportunity to speak up for what matters most to you. Your self-perception may dramatically change. Something said could encourage you to have a new outlook, since Mercury retrograde in your sign will square Uranus in Taurus and conjunct the Sun in your sign. Your self-confidence might be shaky after the last few weeks, which is unusual for you. However, you could see a dramatic twist in your self-perception and self-assurance due to an unexpected conversation. A coworker may share something with you that could help you rebuild your confidence in yourself and your career path and professional outlook. Relieve your stress level today with some form of exercise that cheers you up. What you do for your body, you also must do for your spirit. Running with a friend or dancing to your favorite disco songs, something to pump up your heart rate as well as your sense of humor. The kind of energy we have comes largely from the activities we choose to participate in. Choose something that makes you smile. For those of you born with this number, today will be one of confirmation, thinking, and acting freely. However, don't forget to give great importance to discussions with others. Be comprehensive and firm while remaining fraternal and responsible. You could get into some fights with people who are close to you if you're not careful today. During the last weekend of your birthday month, the moon enters your relationship sector and begins the lead up to a full moon. In the coming days, this full moon will clash with the Sun, testing the balance between your personal needs and those of your relationships. Adding to this dynamic, Mercury has just returned to Leo after being away, coinciding with Juno's first visit in 4 years to your communication sector. This alignment of events is quite remarkable. On the one hand, the moon's return to your relationship sector today begins the lead up to a full moon that in the final days of your birthday month could put pressure on a balance between your own and your relationship needs. On the other hand, with Mercury, the planet of communication, in his first weekend back in Leo, and the moon moving straight into a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno in your communication sector, the communication gods are in position. Our eyes in the sky. If you're someone who tends to keep your emotions close to the chest, today might offer the perfect opportunity to step outside that comfort zone. With the current cosmic alignment, you're being gently nudged to express yourself more openly. We all know how freeing it can be to share what's on our minds, but sometimes it takes a little push from the universe to help us speak up. Have you been holding back on sharing your thoughts or feelings with someone important to you? This could be the moment to open up and let those around you into your inner world. When we express ourselves honestly, we pave the way for deeper connections and stronger relationships. Think about a time when you finally shared something you'd been holding on to, and how that brought you closer to someone. Maybe it was a heartfelt conversation with a friend, or perhaps it was an honest discussion with a family member or partner. Those moments of vulnerability often lead to greater clarity and understanding, and that's the energy you're tapping into today. By letting your guard down, you're not only helping yourself but also inviting others to do the same. Think about a time when you had a realization that changed the way you saw a situation. Maybe it was in a relationship, at work, or even in your personal growth. How did that moment impact you? Did it lead to immediate change, or did you need some time to absorb what you had discovered? If you're feeling that way today, know that it's completely normal to need a little space to process. But here's the thing, sometimes clarity can be challenging. This realization might not be the easiest to accept, especially if it involves seeing things from a new perspective. It's okay to take a step back and give yourself some time to process. Not every revelation requires immediate action. Sometimes, simply sitting with the truth can help you make sense of it and figure out your next steps. In addition to this emotional clarity, your mind is brimming with imaginative ideas. You'll find that you're able to communicate these thoughts clearly and effectively, whether you're brainstorming with colleagues, having those deep talks with loved ones, or simply sharing your dreams with someone who matters. The energy today is ripe for creative exchanges, so don't be afraid to put your ideas out there. Have you ever had one of those conversations where everything just clicked, and you walked away feeling inspired? That could be in store for you today. The support and feedback you receive from those around you might be more valuable than you realize. And let's not forget about the financial vibes in the air today. If you've been eyeing a big purchase or contemplating a significant investment, this could be the perfect time to act. Whether it's something that's been on your wish list for a while or a larger commitment like buying a car or even a home, trust that your instincts are on point. Have you ever made a decision that just felt right in your gut, and later turned out to be a great choice? That's the kind of intuitive guidance you can rely on today. And here's the best part, you're not navigating this alone. The advice and guidance you receive from others are likely to be spot on right now. Maybe a financially savvy friend has some tips for you, or perhaps a family member offers a perspective you hadn't considered. This is a good day to be open to their input because the insights you gain could prove to be invaluable. Balancing your independent streak with your need for connection can be a bit tricky, but it's also an opportunity for growth. Sometimes, we need to lean on others, and other times, we need to trust ourselves to get the job done. Today, allow yourself to explore both sides of that spectrum. Maybe share your thoughts with someone you trust, or take a moment to reflect on your own. Either way, finding harmony between these two drives will ultimately leave you feeling more fulfilled.